It makes your penis bigger. Hey guys, it's Jay Campbell. What's going on? So guess what? I am holding the amazing rocket device right now, and I am literally probably the first person for sure, right, in the world to do a video on this product. So as I told you guys, this is literally a revolutionary new technology, uses LIST, low intensity corporal shockwave therapy, a handheld personal in your house device. Of course, Stephanie Wolf, who is the proprietary inventor, co-founder of the rocket, is actually going to do this on me initially so she can show me how to do it. But remember, this is an at-home device, and all of you guys are going to be able to do this yourself. So let us begin.
All right, so here we go. It's going to get loud.
Okay.
1, 2, let's go.
Okay. So I have no pain on my penis right now, but I can't feel anything. All you guys can do is just hear how loud it is. But no pain at all. No pain. Now, if this is all it is, and you can do this in the comfort and convenience of your own home, this is absolutely amazing. Everyone should have this device. I'm not videoing my penis, right?
No, I'm not videoing your penis. Okay, so it stops. So all I did was I did the first round.
I got it.
Okay? So the next round, what we're going to do is I'm just going to kind of go on the sides here.
Okay.
Okay? 1, 2, let's go.
Also, there's no pain at all. It's not even an inconvenience. Like, Greg told me that this is going to hurt, and there's no pain at all. I mean, honestly, I want people to understand there's literally no pain at all. This is literally going to change the world, fellas. And obviously for women, eventually there's going to be a device for cellulite, for eliminate cellulite. So, truly amazing. A wondrous medical / biotechnology that everyone in the world is going to have access to very soon. Yeah, it's so simple to use too. Nothing. No sweating, no pain, nothing. Absolutely nothing.
So once you're done doing your rounds, if you notice here, there's 5 different lights, and it's basically telling you where to go next. But once you've done the whole treatments, the 5 sides, that's it. The machine shuts down and you can't turn it back on for, it's about 3 days. We are putting a video together for these guys.
Awesome.
So when they do get their machine, then you'll have me talking.
Awesome.
And I'm going to walk them through how to use it.
So as far as it's plugged into a wall, will this eventually get to a point where it's like rechargeable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is going to be smaller. So if you notice right now, I mean, this was mine.
It'll be 25% smaller, right?
Yes,
yeah.
please.
Yes.
Because, you know, it's just a little much in my hand.
Yes.
So we are going to make it a little bit smaller. Yes. When they do get it, it's going to look a little bit different. I'm going to have this kind of flipped over so the rocket actually looks like a rocket. These are going to be kind of around the rocket. So, again,
might even have the lights down probably there.
Yeah,
right?
it's going to shine down as if it's a rocket. So it'll be much prettier when you get it. But you get the idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, totally. Okay,
Your
so
turn.
I'm going to try this myself.
Yeah.
Okay, so just hold it right from here.
Yep.
This is the button.
That's the button, and remember, it'll turn off when you're done with that section. Okay. All you're doing is you're going up.
You're there.
Yep, exactly. Like, you can't mess this up. Okay?
Honestly, there's no pain. It's amazing.
Yeah.
No pain at all.
Yeah. It's incredible.
This thing is literally going to change the entire world.
Yeah, I mean, you never know what's happening.
It makes your penis bigger!
You know, you see that the vessels are expanding, so...
Wow. That's nuts.
It's crazy, right?
All right, so the other side now?
So now the other side.
It actually, it kind of feels cool. I mean, like, it's not hurting or anything or anything like that.
Is it like...
Like, you can actually feel, like you said, you can feel blood flow.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
It's like pulsing.
Yeah. It's like breathing.
Dude, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm laughing because of the noise, but it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I can see why guys will actually enjoy doing this.
Yeah.
And for all you men without girls, yes, I know what you're thinking. Or partners or whatever. So it makes your veins get a lot richer and thicker and gorged with blood. So you definitely can see more veins on your penis for sure. Crazy. So I don't want to go underneath at all. Although there'll be people out there that will go underneath. And then what about the head?
Yes, you can do the head.
Okay.
But remember, if you bring more blood flow to the head, it becomes more sensitive.
Right. Okay, so one more.
One more. Something else I'll kind of show you.
Sure.
This is off label.
Okay.
We won't have this in my directions, but this is kind of interesting. So you guys have, it's very common. It's called venous leak.
Okay.
And it's where you have this tunica albuginea, which is what I like to call your rubber band. Mm-hmm. Your rubber band gets loose as you get older, but you can't go buy a new rubber band.
Right.
So how do you tighten up that rubber band? You create more collagen around it.
Okay.
That way it tightens it up. So if you notice, watch this. 1, 2, 3. So
Wow.
venous leak.
So how
right?
often would you do that?
I would do it with the treatment.
When a person does this the first time, like how many times do you think they're going to need a rocket treatment of 10 to 15 minutes in like a month before they really notice the tremendous results?
6.
Okay.
6 for sure.
6 results.
Yeah.
Or 6 treatments.
Yep.
So 6 15-minute treatments.
Exactly.
And again, in the comfort and convenience of your own house, which I've just proven is completely simple to do.
Totally.
A monkey could do
15
this.
minutes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you have a house monkey, you might be able to train your monkey to do this.
And all rockets are coming with numbing cream
Right.
as well as the jelly.
This thing is actually awesome. I can see myself getting addicted to the rocket. It honestly feels good. I know it sounds crazy. It feels good. It feels good. Wow. Wow. So awesome. It's literally like your muscle, your biceps, pumping up. So you should be doing two on the middle, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. So this will actually shut off once the treatment is done. And then when can you use it again? Wow. So you gotta practice, you gotta learn how to do this right because remember, you only get 15 minutes. Good. So what do you think, Stephanie, is the best way to know that you're doing it right? To see the veins filling up?
Yeah, you'll start seeing blood flow and the tissue expanding,
Yeah.
So something I'll explain to patients is just think about it. It's a spongiosum. It's called a spongiosum.
Yeah, exactly.
What does a sponge do when you put water in it? It fills up and expands. Well, what do you do with your sponge when you put blood into it? It fills up and expands. That's all we're doing, right?
Yeah.
And if you're actually expanding all these blood vessels, then you're feeding the tissue, which means now you're regenerating new tissue, healthy tissue.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
So a lot of these guys come in here and they have ED, and what happens is it almost looks like they have little rubber bands tied around their penis, or maybe like a piece of hair is tied around their penis. They've got these little like indentations. And that's because the blood isn't filling up that sponge. Right? So if we can go through and kind of break that up and get that blood flowing again, you start feeding that tissue and that tissue repairs itself. Right? Now you've got sensation.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So that countdown, it just was like counting down from 30 seconds. What does that actually mean?
That basically, it starts at 10.
Ah.
And it just tells you have 10 rounds on that specific spot.
Got it.
Okay?
Got it.
And then eventually what will happen is when you're done with all of these, they'll turn red. That way you know, like, oh, I'm almost done with treatment. This is the only one left.
amazing. I mean, truthfully, like I did come in here. I spoke to somebody that has had gainswave done by Stephanie and Dustin before. He said, I'm not going to lie to you, after the numbing cream, it's a little uncomfortable. He's full of shit. Greg, I'm calling you tonight because I was zero pain. I mean, literally no pain. Like initially when you first started on me, I felt like the vibration.
Yeah.
But it was just because of the inconsistency and not understanding how my body was going to react to it. But truthfully, it's literally